So we're going to talk to Melissa.
Melissa.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Melissa.
Okay, I'm going to turn off the stream for a second.
A little window.
No.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
What's
We're
up?
working on you. We're working on
Hi.
it. There you are.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually Nick's sister, if you remember him from like a bunch of conventions.
Yeah,
Wait,
you look just like him, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I thought it was Nick for a second.
no.
That's
I know,
really
I did
insulting.
that a
I'm
lot,
sorry.
Like from behind. I don't know. He's like the male version of me, and taller.
Nick's
anyway.
Nick's
Nick's a cool guy. He hung out at PAX and took some photos at
Yeah,
a booth.
he said that he kept seeing you guys, and he felt like really awkward because it was almost like nonstop meeting you guys.
You look like you're on the set of a TV show that's hosted from an underground bunker where you play internet videos.
Yeah.
I'm actually just in my dorm, and I am under my bed. So
Oh,
it's,
okay.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty sweet setup.
It's got the,
Is it your own room?
It's
got
very
the
nice.
loft bed in the dorm.
Do you have a
You're such
dorm
a
mate,
sweetie.
or is it just you?
Sadly, I do have a roommate.
Oh, does she suck?
Did she just hear that? How embarrassing.
Oh no, she's out for now.
Thank God.
She's on it
We're very different. I mean, that's not crazy.
Is she getting it from her boyfriend?
Yeah, she had her boyfriend.
Wait, what was that? What was that?
No, whatever.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, she's just different.
Okay.
How so?
Yeah, but
dig into that.
I
Wait.
I was actually
All
just
right.
gonna
I don't know what
Hold
you
on.
were calling about. How is your roommate different from you? What do you guys clash on?
Let's dig into it a bit.
Well, all right. Here's my question. When you first moved in with one another, what was the first red flag? Like, okay, me and this girl aren't on the same page.
The first thing she told me is that she likes to give morning hugs, which is really endearing.
Oh, go to hell. Hey, go to hell.
Yikes!
Yo.
I don't give morning hugs.
Oh,
She
no.
wakes up and gives you a hug, and then
Whoa. Sleep with one eye
No,
open.
She wants
I
to cuddle
probably
next.
sound like a jerk right now, but I'm not. It's
Well, no, I want
it's-
a morning hug.
No, I don't want that.
That's
Stay away
weird.
from me.
yeah.
The only
it's
morning
fine.
hug I want is with a girl's mouth.
Brian, come on. Kick him off.
Hey.
Kick him off.
Well, there you go,
Kick
Brian.
him off. Fuck. Come on.
I apologize.
Hey, Maron. That's ridiculous.
Speaking Italian.
No. That is not. This is family show, family vehicle. FCC regulations are in effect, and we can
Who
prosecute.
doesn't like
Brian.
kisses
What?
on the
Just
cheek?
hold it.
I'm just saying.
No, no.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry about that. You were
Oh,
saying.
don't worry. I understand. I understand.
Wrong
But
answer,
no,
bro.
yeah, that's just little things.
Well,
We're
we
very
got-
different.
I got
I'm
a
trying
very
not
good
to make
picture.
it dramatic, but it's just, I don't know, just a lot of differences. But anyway, I had a question for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry, go
sounds
ahead.
good.
Okay, wait. Does she date weird
my
guys?
question is,
Does she date weird
Does she
guys?
bring weird guys home?
she dates guys who kind of look like little boys.
Oh, you got a pedo in the house.
Oh, what's up with that?
Give little boys hugs in the morning.
Are they?
I don't know why, but that might be my favorite thing Sean's ever said.
Are these college students or are they maybe
Or
high
she
school?
like dating high school boys?
No, she usually, in the past, she's dated guys who are younger than her, but right now she's dating a guy who is her age. But he looks
okay.
very, very, very young.
Gotcha.
It's so strange. I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, he kind of looks like a little baby.
That is weird. You're in the more manly type, kind of older gentleman.
Babies
Rugged.
making babies.
More mature.
Bigger,
there you go.
some facial hair, maybe.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just want to.
Yeah, you described your brother just now.
Okay.
What? No.
Okay. Hey, I just want to
It's
thank
actually-
Twitch
it's
once
awful.
again, the
Me
number
and my
one
brother
gaming
are just
streaming
really
site.
close just because we like all the same stuff basically.
Yeah.
And we've several different occasions outside people have thought we were a couple.
Oh,
and
that's
really,
happened.
really weird.
You and your
Yeah,
sister?
That's
why
happened
would
with
I
me and my
date
sister.
somebody
We've
who,
been out.
And then wouldn't you
It's
guys
like
make out to perpetuate the joke?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's
What?
fine.
No, no, we don't.
Yeah.
He would go.
No, Garrett does that.
Oh, Garrett did that.
I remember thinking that too. I saw that. No, I saw it happen, and I was grossed out and jealous.
Jealous?
Of,
Yeah, he wants to kiss you.
My sister's hot.
of either
why
or.
do you assume it's
I
your
didn't
sister?
say who I was jealous of, but I was.
Melissa, enough about your roommate, please.
Yeah, we're trying to move on.
Get
What
to your
was-
question.
Get to your
question.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, my question, it's kind of, it's okay. My question is, you guys kind of like divulge a lot about yourselves during the podcast, and were there ever kind of moments where like, I don't know, you really regret telling like these kind of intimate things about yourself because like now your fans like they know all this weird information about you? If that makes sense.
Something that is
It
just
does.
like,
That is a
God.
really, really good question.
Yeah.
Really good question.
That's a very
It's
good
just
I
like,
have
why did I even
purposely
say that?
never divulged anything of real seriousness in
A
my
real
personal
value.
Really?
Yeah. That's
ever.
true.
I've been so protective over the years
Yeah.
to not reveal too much of my personal life on the podcast. I make a lot of shit up.
Yeah, and
Sorry,
I've
to say.
I've probably divulged a hair more than you just because there are aspects of my life that are probably personal, but that I just think are so funny that I don't care. Let's tell it that I don't care about. But I do keep a lot of it to my. Anything that's really like I'm protective of it all. I don't even bring it up.
Yeah.
Whether it's relationships
have any
with somebody else
skeletons.
or
Yeah.
but there's stuff that I don't need to have that brought up and whatever. So you know what? Honestly, there's not really much I regret. Anything that I even feel like might be, I just don't say it. You know, so I think I'm okay.
There are times that, I mean, obviously I was just talking about Beckett and Emma and all them. Like,
Yeah.
there are times that I get comments or people say things about them, and it's like, you know, maybe I shouldn't have brought them up at all. Like, Beckett and Emma are kids. They never asked to be talked about. Like, that's not really fair to them. Like, but it's just my life.
Part of your life,
I'm used
yeah.
to talking about my life, but when someone says awful things about them, it's like, they never wanted to be in this situation, and I put them here, and I feel really bad about that, honestly. Like, even Jenny, she's an adult. She doesn't give a shit, you know, whatever. But, like, little kids don't deserve to be treated the way that people have in the past, and that really bothers me. So, if I had a regret, I guess it'd be talking about them at all. But here I am talking about them 15 minutes ago, so, you know, I don't know. That's me.
That makes sense though.
What about?
My story's a little different. Like, I was so against putting anything about my personal life online before I met you guys. Like, I never had like a MySpace or anything, and I would purposefully tell people like that would be at parties and stuff, hey, don't put that picture of me on the internet. Like, you don't need to put that on the internet of me. And I was very much against that. And this is back in the days of MySpace specifically. Then I met you and started working behind the camera, but in front of the camera, and then the podcast started, and this format is so different than any type of entertainment that has been out there before.
Yeah.
Because this is legitimately 5 guys sitting around talking about our lives, what we did this week, what we've been playing. So there's this transparency, I feel like, with my life now.
Yeah.
And now, like, I have Facebook, I have a Twitter, and I have really no problem sharing my personal life, to the point of where I think I put every single thing out there. I mean, to the point of where, like, people know where I work, what I do, who I'm dating, you know, like a lot of these things. And I think if you just throw it all out there, like, I don't really have much to hide. It doesn't really matter. That being said, there are definitely, like, things that are just private in my life, like things that may be going on with, like, a family member. Something that's not, like, this isn't necessarily funny. There would be no way to bring this up, so there's no reason to.
Right.
But yeah, that's I think I'm very, very honest and forward with almost every aspect of my life, unless it's something that just really, it wouldn't benefit anyone to know these things. So
Yeah.
and I keep some of those things.
I'll bring up things that I find have an entertainment value. But if it's not that, and it's in my personal non-Mega64 or whatever, I just don't.
But people that used to know me before I met you guys are, like, blown away. Like, you have, like, 2 Facebooks and a Twitter. Like, you fucking yelled at me for putting a photo of you on MySpace. And I'm like, I didn't want people knowing about my business back then. Now I don't give a fuck.
There you have it.
I don't think there's a lot that comes up.
I don't think Brian should regret any personal information he's given away.
You're
Maybe just the
super
random
freeing.
fucking shit he says.
Brian,
I think Brian still has the record of the one time we ever bleeped something on the podcast, so that's good.
Brian is very good at speaking just freely. Yeah, which
Yeah.
is, hey, that's a
endearing.
commendable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but enough, not to cut you off, but please stop. We gotta save time. Kevin, what out of everything do you regret the most?
Out of everything,
Out of
everything
everything
on the
that you
podcast,
spill
Yeah.
on the podcast.
I just can't stop talking on the podcast.
Yeah.
And
But what did you say? And I think we both know the one time you said something that.
You went too far.
Go ahead.
Oh, I know what it is.
that I
I'll tell you what it is, I know.
was it about the ghost
It
trap
happened
thing?
tonight, dude. Your birthday. I think
What?
that's the one personal thing that's ever
Yeah.
been
You should
brought
never
up.
No,
well, I said his last
listen,
name.
when Kevin and I first pre-ordered the replica ghost trap, and then later the replica hoverboard,
The world knew
he
about how much
told
pussy
me
he got.
he told me how successful he was going to be with the ladies, and he relayed that back to me in a way that I felt was very disrespectful to females in general. And then he said, "You know what? I won't say that publicly." And I'll be like, "Okay, fine. I'll forget you said it." So we made amends, and it's okay.
So it happened in
But
private.
you know, it's weird
Yeah.
because like when the podcast comes on, we have a conversation like we would normally. But I mean, obviously, when the cameras are off, we have a whole nother level of conversation that you would have with your best friends. That you would talk about everything. You know, like that. Yeah, you guys obviously don't care about or need to know, I guess. Anyways, is that a good answer? Is that what you were?
Yeah.
That's
is that
a
all right?
great answer. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you guys for
Thank
taking
you.
my call. I feel like I've already taken off like too much time.
No,
No. Hey, I was just going to say,
This is too much.
we've never spoken with you on the podcast before, but you should call in again.
She took up too much time.
Hey,
Reese's calling.
Rocco says you took up too much time. I think you should call in again. That was a great call.
That was good. No, that was actually a really good call. Thank you.